river. You know why? It smelled, it was brown, it was icky. It was not an attractive amenity to your health club. Well, as we picked up our act, cleaned up our act here in Chicago, and the river's starting to look prettier and prettier and smell less and less, we decided to go ahead and add some windows. Some prominent members of the East Bank Athletic Club. Michael Jordan's been a member. Rahm Emanuel. Oprah Winfrey. Lori Lightfoot. Just kidding. Now, folks, on the left, we've got a beautiful addition here, put there in 2002. This is Kinsey Park.
Hi!
It's designed after European row houses.
Hello, Shy Heart. Hello, Shy Heart.
70 units sold. Very desirable spot to be. Very nice neighborhood. You'll see that they do have a gated river promenade. Now, it is gated, but
Thank you.
Chicago's very proud of our water access rights to the public, and we cannot keep the public out. Granted, at 9 o'clock, they do shut down the facility, but you can enjoy this river promenade on private property because of Chicago's access rights. We'll talk about that a little bit more on the tour. Yes, sir? I want to say, I think they went up for 1.1 in 2002, and now they're up for 2.2. I think they doubled in the last 2 years. Oh, 4. If that's what it was, they went on for 2.2 and now they doubled. Maybe they doubled since getting sold. Well, that's coming up on our right. We're going to see a pretty cool concept that lots of folks are using all over the United States abandoned warehouses. Adaptive reuse. This was built in 1909 by Nimmons and Fellows, and it was a publishing warehouse, a printing warehouse, Wallace Printing Company. They moved south in the 70s, and this was adaptively reused by hanging steel balconies off of it and renting it out as soft walls. All right, you're going to have some exposed utilities, hardwood floors, hardwood ceilings. Pretty attractive to a lot of folks. And can't beat them on the road. You can see your pretty faces passing by on new plates all the time.
Tour. Ano, architectural tour.
If you look straight up, you're looking at Chicago's famous Oriental basketball bridges. These bridges are pretty impressive. We have 37 of them. Many of them are mostly original. Wow. But they're built to last. And they open from the middle. It goes straight up, kind of like this. Think of a seesaw on either side. And they have massive counterweights in these bridge houses. Now, folks, how much does it take to lift up one leaf of the Vasco Bridge? Only 100 horsepower. That's a small
Magbasa ka! Magbasa ka kasi.
Hindi
ka nagbabasa eh. Read mo yung title dyan.
Did not catch on. Lucio LaGrange put these here in 2002. That's Erie on the Park and Kingsbury on the Park. They're designed to look unfinished. It's one of those things, you either love them or hate them. But they are on the park. That is Aaron Montgomery Ward.
Loka-loka.
Now, Montgomery Ward, if you remember,
Hindi ka nagbabasa.
Sears catalog, Montgomery Ward.
Ito, Tor.
Well,
Mag-tour ka muna dyan.
Montgomery Ward was the advocate for protecting water rights. He spent lots of his own money, in fact $500,000 in his day, to defend Chicago's waterfront rights. See, we had it written down in the Burnham Plan from 1913 that we were going to protect our water rights, people's access to them. However, it's easy to just look over some city ordinance. You have to have somebody take you to court and challenge you. The common man wasn't ready to do that because we have resources and organization.
Oo, libre. Ikaw na magbayad.
Pretty cool that he did that, and we can thank him for 26 miles of lakefront as well as all of his riverfront property as well.
Sumakay ka na. Sakay ka na dyan.
Folks, we are coming up on a fairly large building. But before we get to there, I want you to look up and to the right. I'm giving you a fair heads up because there's going to be a statue I don't want you to miss. Now this building, One River Place, this was built by William McCully all the way back in 1930.
Sakay ka sa bunot.
Do you know?
Sumakay ka na sa bunot dyan.
Sa walis.
Sa walis. Sumakay ka sa walis.
No, it's another one of those warehouses that we've adapted.
Diyan ka lang. Tutor kita.
Indeed. Now, folks, this building, as I mentioned, put there in 1909. It's got the steel hanging balconies. This was part of the Montgomery Ward's operations.
Din
This was
kaya,
in
no?
addition to his
Kasi
massive
masakit sa
warehouse
mata.
that we're about to come and take a look at. But whenever we get in between the two buildings, guys, we're going to have a quick peek. I want you to look right and see the spirit of progress. It's a lovely statue.
Wrought iron, like they just look like they're hanging.
Nakakatulong siya. Wala nang sakit sa...
Oo, manghangin.
All this filled up. There we go. Right there. That was made by J.C. Milligan in 1933. It's a replica of the one from the World's Fair. I love that she's pointing to Milwaukee. That's where the future is. Hey, I love Milwaukee. Great year, guys. This is the dome range for put here by Schmidt, Brown, and Martin. This is Montgomery Ward's warehouse. Long and lean. Montgomery Ward, you show up to work.
Oo, madami.
in,
Madami
black
Pinoy.
slacks, white shirt, and a bow tie, and then you put on roller skates.
Madaming Pinoy
Because you were
dito,
filling
shy
orders
hard.
from one end of the warehouse to the other. Schmidt, Garner, and Martin put this beautiful piece here. all the way
Ayan
back
sila,
in
oh, ayan.
1912.
Galing sila ng
You don't know
Canada.
what they found in it whenever it was
Galing sila ng
renovated
Canada.
and redone for
Pumunta
offices
dito.
and condos. That's the one. This dude knew it. 350 pairs of roller skates. Yeah, left over from the days of skating, scooting around. And you know what? There was no problem if you didn't know how to skate. If you told Mr. Ward, I don't know how to skate, guess what he do?
Yeah.
Teach you. Yeah, we can use some of that in this world, folks. Now, Goose Island,
Oo, pasyal.
originally was not a
Yun, look, there's a
It
Badaki.
was just the
Downtown. Dito yung downtown dito.
Goose
Downtown.
Island is named
Oh, no,
such,
it's not
many
the
Irish
A
immigrants.
river.
It was virtual. It was perceived as unusable land, not very desirable. It was a brickyard all the way around it, loud, smelly. But Irish immigrants would raise geese and it made quite a noise and it made quite a smell. So Goose Island is the name it earned. Does anybody associate Goose Island with something else today?
Maganda sa view.
In fact, I think Paul's
Maganda
got
sa
some,
view.
some delicious Goose Island sets for you if you want to take the edge off.
Lexet, can you get me a thumbnail? Nice thumbnail. Picture, a view for my thumbnail.
Chicago Tribune did something interesting over the last few decades. As print has gone less and less.
Dito kahit kahit alin dito.
Most of their competitors use
Can you take
Ano yan?
picture
they
and
have all these printing presses.
Ah.
They had whenever, you know, it was the time of the paper. And now they don't have anything to use them for. As smaller companies fold their
Yeah,
printing
ganun.
presses, they take
Very
on,
nice
for instance,
thumbnail.
they've got
And I'll put
Milwaukee
my-
Journal, Midwest Report, they've got the Sun, the Daily.
And send it to me.
You know, if you have the equipment
perfect
and it
view.
needs to be done, do it. But I just love the
like this.
irony of printing.
Chicago Avenue. There, Lexet, can you take a picture of it?
This building was voted, we'll get a better look at it in just a second.
This,
Chicago Avenue Bridge, guys.
This
we have
one, this one,
37
this one,
bridges.
yeah,
I
this
mentioned
one.
the 13th Avenue
Take-
Bridge was enclosed. That's most in the United States and the second most in the world. Chicago Avenue Bridge right now is a temporary bridge. It currently does not open, but it will be replaced soon. That's why it's not being. But the Chicago Tribune building voted the second ugliest building on the river. Just look
Yeah.
at it. Y'all. It's
can you
beautiful.
take me a picture?
Saan? Sa packet na
Ah,
building.
mamaya.
Guys,
Sa packet na building.
You wanted money to get
I'll show you. It's a holiday year. Yeah. You will not be chilling at that holiday year. But, oh yeah, second ugliest building. But yes, to their credit, this building is not designed to draw your eye to it. It's it's designed to print billions and billions of these. Now let's talk about Chicago's history. See, all the way back in 1673, Charles Marquette and Louis Joliet passed through this area at the guidance of some local natives. They were taking the way back to New France after visiting Arkansas down the Mississippi. They came with some natives and they said, "Don't go that way, you idiot. You've got to go take the Illinois River to the Des Plaines. You'll end up in a swamp. You'll carry your canoes about 10 miles through that swamp, and then you'll end up in the Chicago River." They followed their advice, and they wrote in a journal that day, "This is a very important space. There's only 8 miles separating the Great Lakes to the Mississippi River Valley. This area